So, a very good evening to all of you. Am I clearly audible to all?
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. So, a very good evening to all of you. Today, we start our session on Google Docs. So, what is Google Doc? It is something which is very similar to our doc that we do in Microsoft, like we all do in our Windows Office. It's something like that only. So, we're going to see all the features that are there in a Google Doc, how to access that, how to make use of all those features, how to insert images, how to add links, and all those things we are going to do today in today's session. So let's start. If you go, how do we access Google Docs first of all? So the first and foremost thing, they are, they either you go through the waffle. So you click on the waffle and you go down and click on docs, or you can directly type google.doc and you can access Google Docs. I prefer going through the waffle, so I'll just quickly click on docs. Now when you are in docs, I think someone has joined. So when you are in docs, you can always click on a blank because you are starting a new doc. Okay, you can also do the same using your drive. You can click on drive. When you are in the drive, where do we go? We always go on new, and when we click on new, you have all these listed. You can click on Google Docs and start a new one. So I can
Shruti, can you please share the screen?
the screen. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll share. I think I'll begin again.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me that. Ooh. I'm so sorry. I logged myself out. Okay. Uh, is it clearly visible? Yeah. Good evening. Am I audible and visible? And is the screen shared?
You are visible. Oh, sorry, you are audible, but the screen is not that clear.
Because nothing is there. Let me. Okay. Just tell me now. Is this visible?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
visible.
Yeah. So today we start with Google Docs.
Okay.
Yeah. So I told you how to access Google Docs. I told you that we can go via the waffle, or we can type google.doc, or maybe we can always click on our drive. And in the drive, when you are in the drive, where do we click when we want to start a new document? We always click on new. There's a lag today. We click on Google Doc and we get to a new doc. Okay, so this is what we can do when we are trying to get into a Google Doc. If you want to start any new doc, so what we can do is either we can get it through the waffle, or through the omnibar, or through the drive. Now in case you want, there is a document already in your drive which you want to access, then you can, in the search bar, if you type doc, you will get all the docs that are there. Let's suppose I want to access Rachna's doc. So I have her assignment here. So all of it is there if I want to access that. In case I want to access a new one, in that case I just have to click on a blank doc. So how do we do that? Now so I go to the waffle. I already have a doc name. We go to the waffle, we scroll down, we click on docs, it asks whether I want to access a listed doc which is already there, or I want to create a new doc. Now because we want to create a new doc, I click on blank. Now we got a new doc. First of all, we need to give a name to this document. How do we give a name to this document? Here, if you see on top left, you have this little box here. You just remove this, like, or either you can delete it and you can give any name that you want. Let's suppose you are writing an introduction, or maybe you are writing a story or some article, or maybe a mail you are composing some mail which you think like which you want to retain, maybe what that. So whatever you are doing, you can just give the title. I would give it the title Google Workspace. So this is the name of the document that we have got. So it is saving. Now it is saved to drive. Now when I'm writing this, I have to give, let's suppose I have to give it a title first. Now usually what we do is I would write Google Workspace, then maybe I'll go down and then I want to add all the apps that are there. So maybe I want to add G Drive, then Docs, and so on so forth. Now the thing is, I want to give them all titles and all. Now if I go on like writing like this, every time what we do is I'll mark it, I'll bold it and all. Now when you are doing a little document, there's only one sheet document, it is fine. But if there's a big document, and let's suppose you have to edit it also after some time, in that case what do we do? It is very easy for us to give these titles and headings and all through this formatting. So there's a formatting style which is already there in the workspace that is there. So if you click on normal text, this is a normal text which we were using. Now let's suppose I want it to be a title. So either I can mark this and make it into a title. As soon as I made it into a title, it came here as a title. If I don't want to do this, if I know what I want to do, if I want to actually make it into a title, I can directly click on title and then I can type Google Workspace. So this becomes the title. Now after the title, if you want to give it a subtitle, let's suppose you want to write maybe apps and other things, so that can be done. In case you don't want and you feel like I don't want to do it, but I want to give heading to all the apps that are there in Google Workspace. So what do? I click on this, I click on heading 1 and I write G Drive. So it becomes my first heading. Okay, now let's suppose I have already written docs and I want it to be a heading. It becomes my heading 2. So I've got docs also. So this is how you can go on adding headings and titles to your document. Now let's suppose you are working, there's a lot of content that is there, and then you realize you want to change something. You can directly, instead of scrolling up and down using the scroller, going up and down, back and forth looking for it, it is very convenient to directly click here and it will show you. Now this is only one page. Now if there are multiple pages, this helps you access the document very quickly. So this is first thing, how to format a document. That is very important. Any doubts? All clear? Okay. So we'll do one thing. Now we will go through all these things that are there. Now let's suppose you all are aware, if we have Google Workspace here, I can always change the font. So all the fonts are there. You can change the font. You can change the size if you want. This is, you can bold it. If you want, you can put it in italic. You can underline it. I would suggest if you are putting something in bold, then don't underline it. And if you are underlining it, then don't make it bold, either one of them, not both of them. That is how the fundamental rule of netizenship and etiquette of writing uh, in net space goes. So I would always suggest either you bold it or you underline it, don't do it both. Now let's suppose you feel that because it is a heading you want to change the text color. You can always change the text color. There are multiple colors that are there. In case you feel that you don't like any of these colors, you want to have your own customized color, that is also very easy. All that you need to do is you have to click on this plus and you get all the shades. Now you decide which color you want. Let's suppose I want to have somewhere here. Okay, so what I do is I move it. Now I decide on the color that I want. Okay, I want this color. Okay, so I've got this color, and this color comes separately like this. This is a custom color which I have made, which is not available in any of these. This is how you can change, you can customize the color of your font. Then we move on to highlight the color. We can always highlight it. So right now we have not done anything, we are not doing any highlighting, but let's suppose there is certain content that you want to be highlighted. Let's suppose you've written something and you want, this is very important, and you want the reader to understand this part, this is very important. How we used to highlight our portions in our textbook when we were students. So you just highlight it, which color you want. Okay, maybe I want this color, so it is highlighted. So this is how we highlight it. Now let's suppose we want to add a link. This is what I told you about mail also. Whenever there is a link to be added, this is the icon for inserting a link. Now the link can be inserted into a word, or a link can be inserted on its own. Let's suppose we are looking for a link. Let me quickly get something. Let's suppose this is the link that I want to add to my document, and I want it to be like whenever the person clicks on Pablo Picasso, I want them to be able to directly get access that internet doc. Okay, so like the site which is there on the net. So what do? I mark this, I click on the link, I have pasted the link that I copied from the website, and then I apply. You see this? This has turned blue. Now if I click on this, I see the link. I can directly click on this and access the site. So it is very convenient when you are if you want to share something. So within the text you can embed the link. If you don't want to do that, but you want to add a link, that can also be added directly. Okay, and then you just have to mark it and click on link, so it becomes a link. So it becomes very clear. Because of the change in color, you realize that it is a link that is there, and clicking on it you'll be able to access whatever access the address wherever it wants you to go. Any doubts so far? Okay, we will come to this part in a while when we come to insert. Now apart from that, there are indents, like you can always align it left, right, center. Justify it means all of it comes in the center. Then indentation, like many a times, like we want it to go more, like we can always increase it. Okay, the text will come till here, or it can go till there. You can change it on either side. Okay, so a ruler, through the ruler you can always change it to here or there on either side. So see, this has shifted because I shifted the ruler. Okay, so indentation can be changed. We can always if you want to add a checklist, you can add a checklist also. So if you click on this, see, now let's suppose I want to put n number of websites that are there, so I can put all of them under the checklist. You can always put bullets, number them, you can number them, or like you can put them in alphanumeric order, whichever way you want. Now many times you've written something and then you realize, oh, you did not want this, you can strike it through. Oh, that which is not in this. Okay, sorry. That is in Microsoft, it is not in Google. Okay, so this is these are some of the things that are there in Google Workspace. Now the most important thing that we can do in a Google Workspace is file ka. I have told you all these things. Apart from that, when you go in a file, you can share this, you can create a new one, you can open a new one from here, you can make a copy of this. Okay, you can mail this directly from here, you can mail it to anyone you want. You can make it available offline. So and you can also trash it if you want. You can throw you can or like if you want to, if there's a folder and you want to move it to a particular folder on your G drive, you can do that as well. Editing, you can always copy, paste, and all those things. View, how do you want to view it? Insert. Now when we come to insert, there are multiple things that can be inserted within a Google Doc. You can insert an image, you can insert a table, you can insert a drawing, chart from your Google Sheets also. We will be doing it when we discuss Sheets. Footnotes, date, special characters, equations, all these things can be inserted. Okay, what I'm going to show is, let's suppose we want to insert a table. I click on insert, I go on table. Let's suppose I want a table like this. So I've got the table. Okay, now I also want to insert an image. Go on insert, click on image. It asks you where do you want the image from. Either you can upload it from your excuse me either you can upload it from your computer, or you can search the web from your drive, from your Google Photos, wherever you excuse me wherever you want it from. Now let's suppose you want to search the web. When you click on search the web, you get the option here. Let's suppose you want to look for an image of a rose. You want to insert this, or maybe this. Insert. You've got the image also. Now in case you don't want to go here, there's a shortcut also. Instead of going from here, what you can do is you can directly click on this little explore thing and you get everything. Now let's suppose you want to insert something, another image. It will give you something. Let's suppose you want to add this. Always click on this. And maybe you want to put all of it. You can add the text. So this is how we can make use of insert to insert images, tables and text directly. Would you want to do it yourself now? Okay, so I'm going to share another document with you people. want to open a new doc. What I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a table in it. Okay, and I'm sharing it with you all. Now you all have to click on this link to access the document, and once you access the document, in the first column, like take one row for each one of you. In the first column you write your name. In the second column you add any image. You can insert any image that you want. Let's do that. Very good, Vinita. Where did you access the image from? I hope you inserted it using the doc, either explore or the insert part.
Yeah, I use the explore.
Good, good. Others also can join quickly.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
I am on iPad, so I can't find image anywhere.
Have you been able to access this? Have you come here?
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
opened it.
yeah. So like, are you able to edit it?
Yes.
Yeah. So now if you click on this explore, it should open in Google Chrome for you.
Okay.
You could do it, Jessica, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now another thing that we have to do is, because we are a community, so we appreciate each other's efforts also. So we have to comment also. We have to comment upon each other's work as well. Okay. So what do? We have to comment. Let's suppose I want to comment on this. So what do? I click here. Okay. I want to comment. Add a comment. Now I want to add a comment to specific person. Let's suppose I want to add a comment to Vinita. So VINI at because Vinita is not in my space because she's maybe that's why I'm unable to get her. Anyway, so at Vinita I read very good, and I comment. So the comment is here. So I want you all to also comment upon each other's images. I request you to please mute yourself. Thank you. Another thing I would want you all to do is add two words that you identify with, the most. Any two words that you identify with. Jessica, who did you mention nice picture to? Now I don't know who did you comment it for. So please, you have to add the name also, so the person will know.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And Vinita, I think you mentioned
Hi.
you wanted to mention Shubhangi, not
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. I made a mistake there.
It doesn't matter. It's okay. You can always edit it. Click on the snowman, and I think you will be able to edit it as well. I'll not be able to do it, but you will be able to do it. I think I should access this one. So if I click on the snowman, I can edit it, and then you can write down. You can change the name. What about the others? There are many more in the meeting. Please try Rachna ji, Rachna, and who all are there? Let me quickly check. Uh,
Miss
Rach-
Shruti, I'm not logged into my laptop. So,
okay, okay. It would help if you access through laptop because many
actually,
features
I've
don't
given it
work.
for
Yeah.
some servicing.
No, no worries. Many apps do not do not
Yeah,
work on phone very well. So maybe next time when you log in,
yeah, yeah.
please
Sure.
log in using the laptop.
Yeah, sure.
What about Vibha? Rajni ji, could you try it? Click on this blue link that is there. तुम्ही इथे blue link आहे आपल्या chat मध्ये त्याला click करा. https://docs google. Vibha, could you access it? And Rachna as well.
Actually, I'm accessing through my mobile. So yeah, but I got the how to do it.
Yeah.
I will try it on my laptop and I'll
Definitely,
post on it.
definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. What about Neelam and Rachna? Could you do it? रजनी जी तुम्ही क्लिक करू शकलात? तुम्ही अनम्यूट कर. लेट मी अनम्यूट. I cannot unmute. So anything else that you want? I think like that is all that I wanted to share with you people today. Someone has joined. Anonymous duck. रजनीजी आहे तुम्ही आहात तर इथे बघा, इथे आपलं नाव लिहा. कुठल्याही एका लाईनमध्ये एका ओळीमध्ये आपलं नाव लिहा. So are there any doubts? Like, this is all that I wanted to share with you people today about Google Docs. Okay, so I'll just share the link of the form once again.